We play.
We fight.
We conquer.
Welcome back to the Freak Show. I'm your host, Bumpy McSquigums, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we continue with more Techtonica. And this is a sponsored series brought to you by, well, myself, of course, and the folks over at Firehose Games. So a big shout out and a thank you to them for sponsoring this, allowing me to showcase it, and it's just great. So I've done some stuff. I stopped doing what I was doing because I ran into some, I don't want to say problems. I ran into things happening more that I would prefer to show you guys, if that makes any sense. So yeah, it's yeah. Why is this not coming over quite so quickly? Alright, I think we could do some other finagly things here if I really wanted to. I am not certain how I'm going to... it's fine. It's fine. Anyway, it's not going to be super optimal, but yeah. So anyway, I did some stuff. I put down a few things, and another thing popped up. I still have to go back over to the Victor thing and check out exactly what it is that happened. But you'll see that we have our lovely little groupings of stuff all coming over here to this, which is not actually attached to anything, and that is where the next thing kind of popped in. I have my line run from over here. I chiseled out a bit more, so we have more direct route. I don't know what's going to happen with these things, but I haven't connected it downstairs yet. So some stuff has been done, but I think this is a good spot to do some more work and showcase a bit more what is going down. So the thing I was about to place down that caused the world to end, no, not the world to end, but things to kind of change. Also, I think right-click is defaulted as a way to cancel, but it was like overridden. It wasn't showing up in my controls. But when I also added right-click to do the cancel, it said it was going to override what right-click is doing. So I don't know. It's weird. It might be just something my computer's having issues with. I am not entirely certain. All right, this thing, the filter inserter. I don't know that I need this here right now, but I'm going to put it in. Because I think I can do something cool with it, or not, and it's going to be a giant waste. But, potentially, it's going to be incredible. Maybe. Probably. Definitely maybe. Alright.
Task inbound. Filter inserters. Must be configured to transfer materials and products of a selected type. Electrical power required.
Okay. Okay.
Filter inserters will do a lot to help you manage your elevator inventories, as well as machines that produce multiple output types. You might not want to have different things spitting out to the same line or getting pulled into the same ports. Try interacting with the filter inserter to tell it exactly what you want it to move.
Yep, I'm all over it. I know what I'm knowing what I want to doing. All right, so F8. I think this is all going to be fine. It might not be, but we'll see. Like I have a plan. It's not a well thought out plan, and it might not work all that well at all, to be honest. But it is a plan. We'll do a normal one from here, and then I still need something. So there we go, something like that. And then we get the storage block or cube or whatever. We'll put it there. And then, once that's done and we configure this, I want this to pull the copper. In theory, once I get over here and I turn on the power, things are going to work very, 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 very nice. Activate crank. Alright, so this should start doing whatever it's supposed to be doing now. I somehow feel like I have that backwards. Do I? I do. I'm pretty sure I have that backwards. Okay. And then I have to configure it. Oops, I picked the stuff up, which is fine. Is this the most efficient way to do things? Absolutely not. But I feel like we need to play around and we need to have a little bit of fun and like get some stuff working and going and doing things. And this is kind of how we can do it. And it does move all of the lines around. So let's go take a quick tour of what we're actually doing. Alright, so over here to start with, I have made a gigantic, well, not really gigantic, but a decent sized effort for copper consumption. I found out that I could build things on top of one another, which is good. I put okay, right. I put some plant material in here to feed the power to these things, so they will continue to do stuff. So all I really have to do if I want to keep them powered is come drop the plant material off inside of this, and instead of having to go and refill each one of those individually, this will actually reach out and do that, which is very, very, very nice. Anyhow, whoops, I fell in the hole. Sorry. Okay, so we have the mine up here, or the driller up here drilling. It's pooping out stuff over here, which goes down this and comes over here and connects up to this storage thing. The storage thing can fill all the way up if things back up, and will continue to pump stuff out. So again, maybe not the most efficient or effective way to do stuff, but I think it's pretty good right now. I think this is pretty decent. And then I made one big long line here to send it all the way down here to, we need more fuel stuff. Alright, I need to get some plant materials. Hold on. Anyway, over here is basically where we do our smelting. And we smelt stuff into the bars, or into the ingots, as it were. And that is the code of the roller girl. What? I don't know. It's fine. I've been watching Psych lately. You're just gonna have to forgive and accept it and move on, essentially. Alright. I'm getting stuck on stuff. So one thing I don't want to say I don't like, I wish was slightly different, is I would like to have the ability to crouch. It's a small thing, doesn't really matter, but that is something that I would have liked to have seen. And who knows, maybe in a future update or iteration of the game, maybe crouch gets added. Again, don't know that it's necessary. Probably not. Maybe it just makes everything more complicated. I am used to being able to crouch, so not having it is a little bit weird for me, but that's okay. I can always dig holes and stuff, right? I can terraform, so I think crouching is probably not as important. Alright. That should be more than enough to feed you. Wait, what's wrong? Oh, I had the wrong thing, so I'm like, what's going on? Now, so that's another thing that we could have done here. And we still could, technically. I could plop down... You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it. I'm going to do it. Alright. So we're going to go here to this. I think I'll put it there. Alright. I need to craft some more of our conveyor belts. So I shall do that. We'll turn it. Yeah, like that. Unnecessary to do it the way I did. You can actually keep going after you turn it, but I say Alright, we'll get some more inserters going. They should be relatively quick. Granted, we're backed up on some other stuff. And then I gotta figure out the logistics for this one, too. I mean, I can just go behind, I suppose. Yeah, let's just do that. There we go. And The inserters are still... Okay, they're coming. They're coming. There's our first one. Okay, boop, and boop. And boop. Alright. So, why did I do this? This is, again, for the fueling. I think this will work. I don't know. I'm actually going to try it out for the first time. So this is going to split the plant matter that I have out to all three of these. Oh, right. All three of these. And I didn't put plant matter in anything, I don't think. Did I put it in this one? I did. I'm a fool. And yeah, that'll work. This is another one. Yeah, I could do that too. It's a little messier to do it that way, though. Not as messy as you'd think, though. See, I have a plan for this. I didn't have this in place. This isn't like a plan that, like, aha! This is because I'm super smart. I had this all configured. No, this is kind of one of those immediate, you know, I can make this work situations. Okay. I'm gonna have to change a couple of things here. Oh, a couple of things here to make this work, but it'll be fine. There we go. And then that, and then we go here. And now this one line is feeding both. I think. Or at least it's supposed to be. It might back up, and I think the reason it backs up is when it is getting fed stuff, I don't think it likes to get full. I don't know why that is. I don't know if that is a setting that we can change down the line or what the case is. But you would think that it would just go until it filled up all the way, and then it would start backing up. But it likes to stay around like 8, or in the fuel's sense, maybe 4 or 3. And then, yeah, it stays at 3 and then it keeps going. I don't know why particularly that is how they decided to go about it, but that is apparently what is going on. And then over here, I have not added this in yet. I need to do so. Am I short a belt? I am short a belt. All right. Well, let's go make a belt. One additional conveyor coming out there, and apparently I need one more of these. I'm gonna need probably several more of all of this stuff, but yeah, it was just a little bits at a time. There we go. I like it. And boom. So, our supply line. Well, once again, we're gonna run through this. We found there is iron here. What is... Oh, I started this plan automatically for this. Yeah. So, this already has the grass-fed stuff to keep the drillers drilling, which is nice. Anyway, so this is iron. I found the iron ore. I did smack it once to see, and I got iron ore. I was like, aha, cool. Anyway, so they're going there. We could put another one here. We could probably chisel some of this stuff out and get more iron. We can go up higher. All sorts of things. We have the options. I also found limestone, which is what I'm hitting right now, but an actual deposit of limestone versus just it being on the metal here. But I figured 2 here plus what we have downstairs is enough for kind of a start. And yeah, it's going. This one definitely backing up more than the other, and that is because the power died, so we got to go turn the old crank. I could put a crank down here just to not have to run all the way back, but it's fine. All right, so you saw the copper, you saw the iron. They're all being fed into the smelter section over there, and then the smelter section has one belt bringing the copper and bringing the iron down the belt to our destination, which is here, which is now being sorted and configured and all that stuff. And it's pretty great. It is pretty great. I'm going to get the one that's stuck. So there we go. Anyway, they're all ending up in these two things. This is all iron. This is all copper. I think that's quite good. I may finagle some more of the copper stuff. I got to figure out how to get rid of this at some point. I don't know. It's kind of in the way. I may try to figure out how to get this to not be so chaotic, messy, whatever the case is. But I think it's fine. Oh, right. I did not finish this. There we go. Now it's actually fine. Alright. So we did that. There's some stuff to still look at over there. There's a thing over there that we gotta go look at. And there's still more objectives to do. Supply and upgrade the production. Yeah. That's our overall goal. Decipher the signal by producing excavator bits in an assembler. That's another one of our goals. So, excavator bits. Why don't I see that? That's the mole. It doesn't appear to be an option. Oh, I know. I gotta change the recipe over here. Sorry. I'm losing my mind. Which one? Which excavator bit? It doesn't say whether they need tier 1 or tier 2. So that's the Mark 1. Okay, well I guess we'll go Mark 1 then. And we need the ingots, which we have a whole bunch of. And that will start happening, and then that will decipher some other signal stuff. And then we will decipher signal PX-0001 by crafting an unknown number of plant matter frames. That's not going to happen until we get a little further along. I'm going to claim the stuff that we have here. And we're going to go and check out this thing over here. So a lot of cool stuff. Added race mode. Alright.
Signal triangulated. New location added to HUD. Beware of current.
Beware of current. What do you... What? That's still the same place. What do you mean? What new... okay. Anyway, I thought that this was iron, by the way. So... over here, I made this beautiful iron factory that was going to do incredible work. And then I realized that this is all limestone. Don't know what to do with limestone yet. It's a material that is required for something. But I don't know what. So that's the thing. We have a few more of the cores over here. I started building them up over in this section. We'll have to do more, of course, at some point. I'm just going to activate the crank, replenish the power for 10 minutes. I built the upper part of this out quite a bit. I don't know what was supposed to update on my HUD. Decipher by crafting an unknown number of processor units. Okay, so let me step away from this briefly. Alright. It's telling me to go into this. I'm there. It wants me to go back to storage. Or it wants me to go to storage, but I can't do that. So we're going to go back to Lima, and we're going to try to connect all this stuff up now. Which will be nice, probably. Alright, so I'm assuming the flex ports are going to be for So very many different things. Let's get the mole. Let's do a few things here. Hold on. These are empty, right? Yeah, okay. We're gonna claim these. They don't need to stay there. And we're gonna get the mole, and we're gonna mole our way through. We're gonna get out of the race mode. Okay, we should be able to come right over here and attach to the ports. Again, don't know what any of this means. I don't know how to do this yet, so we're gonna figure it out together. Okay. I assume all the plant life and like our production down here is probably dead at this point. But we got yeah, it is. We got a fair bit of stuff. Instead of just like we could always come back and replenish this if we need to. I'm not going to right now. I'm gonna let all the stuff burn out and do whatever it wants to do. However, we could come back and fix this up, and then down the line we're probably gonna be able to come back, put like generators or something, and have like replenishable replenishable fuel and energy, and it'll just work instead of having to like feed it the plant materials. But we'll see. I feel like I'm getting ahead of myself. Regardless, we need to get so many more conveyors, and just get stuff ready to go. I suppose I could mold this thing away too. There we go. That's nice. We'll scan this. Get it out of the way. Okay, so I need... I could do it that way. That would be interesting. I'm not going to, though. Why won't you? Okay. I think it was the angle at which I was set there. No, I think I'm going to go like this. Then down this way. I don't think we have enough for all of this yet. But don't you worry. We will get it, probably. Alright. It is going to take quite a bit of oomph to get all this stuff going. But we're on our way. Now, if we open the map, we can kind of see the stuff that we built. We could zoom in. We see there's stuff back there. I don't know how we... Did we access that already? Did we come through that? I'm not entirely certain. Probably. Maybe. We could always go back there and check if we really wanted to. Oh yeah, that is where we came through. That's right up that way. Alright, that's fine. I can scan whatever that is. I will do that. This is, oh. Yeah, I suppose we did have some extra stuff. Some extra stuff. Alright. We're gonna go here. Turn this one, and boom. That is now all connected. And then we gotta do this one. And connect it. Same basic path, really. I believe we ran out of, yeah, what we were crafting. Okay, so let's go ahead and add this in. One is fully done. I know there, like, I can just pick the stuff up and bring it in, and that would be 100,000% more efficient. I don't want to do that. Now, we can configure these. I don't know what that means. Oh, is this where it's going to go, is to floor 2? Maybe? I don't know. We'll find out once stuff gets there. Alright, bit by bit, piece by piece, we're getting closer. Look at that. Look at it. It's coming. Kind of cool, right? Kind of neat. And of course, we can ride the belts if we wanted to. Alright, and boom. That should be it. Everything should now be doing whatever it's supposed to be doing. What that is exactly, I don't know. We're going to find out. Alright, we're going to head back up to Victor. And theoretically... Oh. Okay, I understand. Yes. Hold on. We need to delete that, and then we just do one of these. There we go. It's not really bringing copper though. How do we see what's being sent up here? Oh, it does show the inventory. Oh, you know what we could do? Hold on. One of the things we could do is put that there. Let's remove this. And I think we can make these. Can I make another one of those? No, we can't make another one of those yet. But we do have it. It's F8, sorry. My brain's like, why is it not doing what I want it to do? We would need power to this, though. Which is something that I am also still trying to work on. Oh, this is fine. And essentially, I want this to only pull copper, but we do have to get power, which means we need to connect this to this. Which is a little bit more complicated than it might seem. Probably. Now, we could continue to make everything all nice and pretty like, but, yeah, I don't know that I'm going to do that. All we need now is stairs, I guess? No, that's stairs. And now, technically... Oh. I don't know if that's connected or not. Well, we'll find out. We're gonna go and we're gonna turn the generator thing back on. And if it is, it's great. If it's not, we have ways to make it work. Alright, back on with the old mega wattage. Yeah. Alright, so those have power. This has power too. Alright, sweet. It's not... Why is it... What? Hello? Why is it not pulling the copper? Oh no, what is... Oh. Wait, what? Oh, I didn't even know I could do that. Oh, that's freaky. Huh. Well, that's interesting. You could actually chain... Oh, wow. I had no idea. That was even a thing that you could do. That's very cool. I feel like maybe I put this in backwards? Yeah, I must have put it in backwards. Alright, cool. So now we have this going. And the copper will come out the one side, and then this is not right. There we go. And it's beautiful, isn't it? It is beautiful. It is sweet, sweet, nice. Anyway, so that's going to have to go and traverse all the way over here, attached to this, which then goes toward that, and yeah, it'll be great. We could technically burrow through in other ways if we really wanted to. I don't particularly want to do that, so I'm not going to do that. But it is an option. Alright, it looks like we still have so many more conveyors that we're going to need. And, I mean, that's just kind of a given. Alright, well, I didn't accomplish quite as much as I was hoping. But, let's go take a peek. Did we finish off the bits? The output is full. Oh, it only goes to 4. There we go. Interesting. Well, we can fix that issue. Where? How? Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, we can fix that issue by just, again, temporarily. A lot of this stuff is going to be temp stuff, so please bear that in mind. Probably not the ideal way of doing things. I am aware of that. What? Why did you stop? Because you ran out of this. Okay, we'll see how that goes. We'll recycle this on once again. Again, we have limestone getting made over here and being stored up, and we have quite a few chunks of it. We'll be able to process and do something with that at some point. Don't know what exactly or when, but we'll figure it out. And then in theory, this will keep this going. It says output is full. Then why are you not... Did I put you in the wrong way again? I did. Apparently, I'm really bad at putting these things the correct direction. My bad. Alright, cool. So that should keep it going, and we'll be able to have those. I think we'll be able to go up to the whatever the storage deck is next, which is nice. Alright. Let's get you to come over here. Connect up. Let's get you... over here. Also connect up. There we go. And now technically we have the things doing what they're supposed to do. Ideally, I would like to have another one of these sorter guys, these filter boys, doing the job to make sure that we're only getting the iron on this, but it works for now. And yes, I could have put stairs to have it a much cleaner path down, but sometimes you want it to be a little bit messy. You want it to be a little chaotic, you know? And then over on this side, they're kind of backward.
Local signal deciphered. Ingress RH1979. Report to production terminal radio for triangulation.
All right, we'll do the radio killed the video killed the radio star here in a second. Hold on. I know we're about out of time for our episodic episode on this day, but yeah, we're not quite ready to pack it in just yet. Actually, hold on. There may be a better way to do this. What if I do this? Or I could do that here. And then we could do this to here. No, because that blocks that. All right. I'm like, I know there's a reason I don't want to do this. I don't remember what that reason is. All right, so I need. I think I can still make this kind of work, but you just have to bear with me. And of course, I need more of these, which we're almost out of because I've given up all my copper. Okay, we need this to feed into here. We need this to go up and over and to turn into this. And that is exactly what we were looking for, ish. And feed it into there. And technically, we could then run lines from these up to that and get it going. Now, if I had a bit more forethought, because I didn't, but if I did have a bit more forethought, and I could even swap it now, I could put this as the iron, make it nicer. And I probably will do that to make it look a little bit better. But switch this from the one collecting the copper to collecting the iron, and then make this one collect the copper. And then I could put the iron directly into this port, and everything will work. It'll just be nice. It'll be sweet, sweet, nice styles with a Z. Anyhow, let's go and see what's next over there. And I suppose I'll grab these things, and we'll see what they want us to do with it. All right, talk to me, and then we'll probably end up breaking
Signal
them out.
triangulated. New location added to HUD. Exceptional dimensions.
See, they keep saying that. So that's over there now. But I think that was already there. Exceptional dimensions? I don't... So there's been 2 new things that have been added to the HUD. And I don't know what they are. Because I have not figured out where they are or what they are yet. So that's a slight issue that I'm having. But again, that's a me problem. Alright, so I think what we can do here is it is telling us to go to storage, and I think that's what it is. I think that's where those 2 new things are. So what we need to do here is add these bad boys into the mix. We have 24. So it's 2 at a time, so it's 10 per. Okay, I think we have enough to probably dig our way to that spot now. So that is probably what we'll do. I'll do some more finagling with our supply lines and so on and so forth, make it a little bit nicer and neater. And then we will, I will put these things in and we'll go explore the new floor when we have our next episode. I hope this episode goes live probably the day before the game releases. Then I'm going to try to do a few episodes for the day of release. So you should see a bit more Techtonica on November 7th. So hopefully all goes well. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed seeing what's going on. I wanted to do this with like no real experience, giving you kind of that first hands-on, showing you like I'm coming into this new. I have some experience with games similar to this, but I haven't actually played this yet. And you guys can see whatever like I bounce off of. You can see, oh, I would have made that mistake too, or oh, it's obvious it's this, you know. It's a different perspective. It does help developers oftentimes too, having you go in blind and just play around and see what's going on. So I always like to try to do that. I know some people want like a super comprehensive thing, like, aha, he knows everything there is to know about this, and yeah, it's great. Again, just it depends on what you're trying to do. Anyway, folks, that is going to do it for this episode. I feel like we accomplished quite a bit. We got our supply chain going pretty nicely here with the stuff. It's a little messy right now. I will clean it up, make it nicer. And then I might even be able to run up this way. I'll probably throw some more platforms down here and get them to be fed into this, so we don't have to like hand feed this anymore, which would be pretty nice. And yeah, like I said, I think a bunch of stuff got done that needed to get done, and we're looking pretty good. And once we get to storage, we're probably going to be able to find the additional things that we need, the thresher and the Kindle vine, I think it is. Stuff that we need to advance even further. So I'm excited. I can't wait to see what's next, and I'm looking forward to it. Bye, folks. Till the very next episode, I've been your host, Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show. And a big shout out and a thank you to our boys over at Firehose Games for sponsoring this entire series. And yeah, we play, we fight, we conquer.